Look, this took several months after the Liberal government learned that Randy Boissonnault's company had fraud allegations brought against it. We now know that the Edmonton Police is investigating Randy Boissonnault's former company and his former business partner for fraud. We know that Randy Boissonnault, while he was the 50% owner of the company, that it made claims that it was 100% Indigenous owned, when Randy Boissonnault himself has said that he does not have Indigenous identity. This is a Prime Minister who had allowed Randy Boissonnault to stay in his cabinet, and only the day before Randy Boissonnault resigned said that he was happy to have him continue in cabinet. This is emblematic of a government that doesn't take seriously not only their responsibility and their supposed commitment to reconciliation, but also you have this company, Global Health Imports, has not been banned from bidding on Government of Canada contracts. So they're still eligible to bid on government contracts when they have admitted to fraud in their application. So this is obviously unacceptable. And the question for Justin Trudeau is, why did he allow Randy Boissonnault to stay in cabinet for so long? The last thing I'll say is this. When Canada's first Indigenous Attorney General and Minister of Justice stood up to Justin Trudeau when he attempted to interfere in the criminal prosecution of SNC Lavalin, he kicked her out of the Liberal caucus, and of course she was fired from cabinet. Now, those concerns of Ms. Wilson-Raybould were proven to be true when Justin Trudeau was found guilty of breaking the Conflict of Interest Act for just that very thing. And you juxtapose that against what happened with Randy Boissonnault, a white guy pretending to be Indigenous, stealing from Indigenous-owned companies by trying to take contracts away from them, and Justin Trudeau could barely get around to agreeing, on a statement with Mr. Boissonnault for him to leave cabinet. It speaks volumes, and this is all happening while Justin Trudeau's government has seen record food price inflation, the doubling of home costs, and he puts in charge of one of his ministries a guy who couldn't even manage a 6-person company without being embroiled in fraud. So Randy Boissonnault should have been gone a long time ago, and it's good that he's gone now.
There's a privilege motion about Boissonnault and the business partner on deck after the other privilege motion with the STTC, but the NDP said they're going to pause debate on that privilege motion debate. Are you concerned they might sidestep the other privilege motion on Boissonnault to deal with the whole GST tax relief?
The House has to deal with the question of privilege related to Justin Trudeau's disgraced former cabinet minister from Edmonton, Randy Boissonnault's business partner, Stephen Anderson. Now, Mr. Anderson came before a parliamentary committee, and he didn't tell the truth. And that's just like Randy Boissonnault came before a parliamentary committee and didn't tell the truth. The Speaker has found that there's a prima facie case of privilege. It must be taken up by the House, and members will have an opportunity to vote on having Mr. Anderson, the business partner of Randy Boissonnault, the disgraced former Liberal cabinet minister, come before the bar of the House and answer questions, including about one unanswered question, which is, who is the other Randy? Because Randy Boissonnault maintains, of course, that he wasn't the Randy in the text messages listed for the company, where there's only 5 employees, none of them who are otherwise named Randy other than himself. So this matter must be dealt with in front of the House. Thanks very much.